Okay, so we find ourselves here in Indiana, and we have picked up a brand new RV at Elkhart, Indiana, of one of the 3 transport companies I work for. Now this is a little Mercedes, and it's one of the more higher end places. I'll show you the inside a little bit later. But you can see I've hooked the car up to it, and I'm ready to move. I've changed the knuckle on the front side so that now instead of a pintle ring, it's a 2-inch ball configuration, and I changed to this knuckle right here. I just took that end off, put a new end on it. I've got 5 different ends for this, and it tows down the road. The lights plug in, tows down the road fine. Now, transporting brand new RVs, it is the most hazardous and the most expensive and the most risky business of all. The reason being that if you do not walk around and inspect this unit at the factory, and there's any damage on this unit whatsoever, once you sign that bill of lading, you are 100% responsible. And the factory, they're just a bunch of people trying to get the day done. And there's a scuff mark right up there. You see it in the sunlight? I'm going to have to deal with that before it's done. But they are the most, they just want to get whatever and get home. They don't really care, most of them. So they'll leave damage hidden on here, but the inspector on the other end that inspects it for the campground, he's going to find it, and you are going to be responsible. Any little scratch on here, a scuff mark, to them is worth $1,000 right out of your pocket. That first $1,000 escrow, everybody's after that, because the next time they charge you, it's going to be $1,500. A couple of little secrets here when you pick up a vehicle. These seats are white Italian glove leather. As you can see that seat right over there, hope you can see it. That baby is pure white, no pattern on it. So any scratch, scuff, dirt mark on it is your problem. So I bring some old nasty towels, and with my bungee cords, I don't know if you can see that, hope you can, with my bungee cords, I hook onto them and I cover that seat, because any scuff whatsoever and you're going to be paying for it. Now this is one of the smallest units you're going to pick up. It's a little Mercedes-Benz diesel, 3-cylinder diesel, and man, it runs down the road good. I love them. Most of the drivers hate them because they only have a 22-gallon tank on it. And you can see that this is one of the upper end ones. This one retails, I'll show you. So this has just about everything in it. TV, white big screen TV. Back there folds out into a double bed with a slider that slides out. This slides out here, tough to see. But this whole area in the living room slides out, and that becomes a bed. And if you look at the retail on this, you can see it's $132,054.50 retail. And up there is a bed. This slides out. Big screen TV, sink with a Corian top, stainless steel sink, very nice. A stove under glass, they're a pain in the butt because they rattle. A real nice microwave, and it's an RV microwave, so it doesn't produce a lot of extra heat internally. Refrigerator, they're putting really nice 3-way and 4-way refrigerators in them now. And of course a bathroom. This is a full shower. And I don't know what's going on with this curtain. But you're talking a sink and a vanity and a roof ventilation. This is a old people unit, because the bed back here is for just a couple. The whole thing is not made for a bunch of kids. If it was, there might be bunk beds to the left instead of this big slider. But it'd be a longer unit too. This is just a baby unit. I'm not going to unfold this for you right now because we have to go down the road. But the thing folds out. You do not want to monkey with them. Just all you are is a driver. You're turning the wheel. That's your job. Don't monkey with all the extra stuff. Make sure that you don't, by accident, swipe anything from any of these things. They are trained to find that, and you will be found responsible and fired. RVs. Very risky. Every piece of damage till that guy signs them, like I said, is your problem. It's your responsibility. So it's a high-risk deal. The reason that I move so many RVs are, just say, for example, that there are plenty of loads in California. I'll go to Elkhart, Indiana, and I'll get a load going anywhere in the country, US and Canada, that I need to go, and I'll go to California where I know there's lots of trucks going to the wind farms and the oil rigs and the electric companies for power usage. So that's what I use the RVs for, is to get me where I need to go. Oh, there's a nice floor. They really smartened up on the floors. This is one of those very durable, waterproof sectional floors. They used to just put this cheap linoleum in there. And this, like I said, there's another unit higher than this, another $40,000, $50,000 with all complete matching granite countertops. So that countertop doesn't match this one on the table. You can see that. But for another $40,000, they'll match this all in granite, and they'll put granite on the floor, or marble, whatever you want to pay for. This is the furnace down here, and it keeps it toasty in here if you need it. There's also a roof air conditioner, but I'm running off the motor roof right now. And up there is a TV antenna. It's got pretty much everything that two old farts would want to live in it.